let's head to Germany's parliament. It's the first session of the new German parliament, as there are quite a few noteworthy changes. It is the largest and most diverse parliament in history. Emmanuel Chase joins us from Berlin as we discuss how things are shaping up. Emmanuel, tell us what's new about this 20th legislative period.
That's how this new German parliament looks, and it just had its first session, introducing 736 MPs. That is the largest it has ever been. There's 279 new MPs and 47 MPs who are under the age of 30, with the youngest being only 23, and the first black woman elected in that parliament, as well as 2 trans women. This is also a first for Germany. There is a slow, but we see a steady generational change in that parliament, and Social Democrat Bärbel Baas has been elected president of the Bundestag, and she is becoming the 3rd woman to hold this position since 1949.
Oh, no new chancellor in Germany. Who's leading the government now?
The Chancellor by German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier, but she will remain in office as the head of a caretaker government until a new governing coalition has been sworn in. And during the ceremony, Frank-Walter Steinmeier praised Angela Merkel for her 16 years in office. He said she handled and overcame many crises, not least the pandemic, but he also reminded that she led the country at a time of Brexit, at a time of difficult relations with the US under President Trump, and he praised her for taking her responsibilities during the humanitarian crisis in 2015, where Germany welcomed hundreds of thousands of asylum seekers, with Angela Merkel saying, "Wir schaffen das," we will manage. And finally, Frank-Walter Steinmeier also said that Angela Merkel had succeeded in making Germany considered and respected on the international stage, and talked about a great chancellor that Germans had a lot to thank for.
So it's been a month since the elections, and the Social Democrats, the Greens, the Free Liberals, and they're all still in talks to form a coalition. Any updates on that, Emmanuel?
The negotiations are still ongoing between the Social Democrats of Olaf Scholz, the likely next chancellor, and the so-called kingmakers parties, the Greens and the Free Liberals. And in preliminary talks, well, they've agreed on some key issues, such as an increase of the minimum wage and a coal exit brought forward by 8 years and now planned for 2030. But they've yet to settle on other issues, not least which party will take which ministry, and this could still last for months, with the 3 parties aiming at concluding the negotiations by early December.
Emmanuel Chase from Berlin, she's with DW, our partners in Germany.